Hi, it's an accurate temperature control system applied for the car. Now, the blower is on off. When light is lit, the blower is on, whether it's heating or cooling in air conditioning. Right now it's in air conditioning mode. Everything stays the same in terms of blower speed. Okay, blower speed. Now the blower is stopped, but the speed is the same. And in terms of where the vents of air goes. Okay, the computer should do like this. So alternate such that air temperature everywhere in the car will be the same. When the blower stops, then it stops switching from one vent to another and resume when the blower starts to be on again. Okay. Over here, the red line, when setting to 5, then temperature will be 25, around 25 Celsius, which is the average between this sensor there, okay, and this sensor right here. This sensor right here. Better seat. Okay, this one it's the system to control the heated seat. It just turn on, and that light is turned on. Okay. Blue means control the core temperature. Red means control the hot temperature, the same. And here in the heated seat, it's controlling only for the hot temperature. If the seat has a fan, then the fan will be turned on for the summer to cool it down. Okay. Okay, this one it has this output here. Allows the computer to detect whether this is on to turn on the heated seat. Okay, and that is the same system that is control the blower, which is right here. This one it's the old version, the original version, which is a little bit bigger. It's been working over a year right now. Okay, right now it's April 28, 10 minutes in advance on the clock, 1938. It should be 1928. I always put 10 minutes ahead, 8 degrees Celsius outside. Let's open the door. Okay, this is the seat I bought from Canadian Tire, but the sensor right now, the sensor are embedded inside the heated seat, but it's easy to integrate it into the original manufacturer car seats, so it will stay permanently inside the car seat. Now it shows light is lit, lights on. It means heated seat is on right now. When open the door, the blower is not on. It's because the outside temperature is 8 Celsius. Probably it's a bit colder than inside. But when driving in the sunshine, the car trap the heat, so we will see the AC on off more often. Okay, let's drive. Air conditioning is on right now. Okay, let's just turn it a bit colder. The blower just stopped itself. During the summer, when the temperature is hotter, like 25 Celsius, then we can lower the window. We can lower the windows to see the system back up on up more frequently. But now outside it's 8 degrees. All the windows are closed right now. ATCS is on, blower is on, or two lights are on. Now both are off right now. So that's how we feel when we drive with this system, accurate temperature control system. We can see the sensor here there, located far end of the windshield and away from the sunshine, directly onto it. The sunshine will heat up the sensor, and it will toggle the system on off. Okay, on and off. When the sensors are touching the windshield, then it will help to start up the system to get rid of the fog, because temperature and the fogging is related, tied together. Okay. Now it's still in mode air conditioning right now. We'll change it to heat control system. Okay, so right now we will change it to the heat. So it means you turn this all the way, turn it off, switch to heat. Okay, turn up the heat a little bit. So heat is on right now. It's just a transition from air conditioning to heat. Okay, we can change this. Okay, as I said, we can change the speed of the blower. The idea is when you start the car, you put on the max. Okay, and when you reach the desired temperature, then you can lower, like a 2 or 3, so we don't hear the wind noise from the blower, depending on whether the windows are down or up. Okay, and how much it's down or how much it's up. Okay, now so let's turn on the heat a little bit more. So turn on this so we can hear the wind blows. So now let's drive. It is still 8 degrees outside. And now both heated seats is in heat control. Heat control is the same for the blower. Blower is off right now. Heated seat is still on. So let's lower the window a bit on this side. Okay, turn more heat. It just turn on by itself. So it's turned on by itself. So the temperature is controlled by the average from this sensor there, that one here, okay, and that one right there, just on the right of driver's seat. So it means the two temperature added together divided by 2. You can add more sensor like near the windows, so each time the windows low down, then the system is back up right away. So this window is down right here. So the car computer can decide to turn off the air conditioning compressor on off, because there are outputs that I have shown, letting computer to detect whether the blower is on or off, such that when the blower is off in the summer, there's no need to turn on the compressor for nothing, and that will save the fuel. Okay, right now the heated seat is off. Roll is off. The two lights are not lit. Now the heated seat just turn on. let's turn on the heat again. Heating seats on, just stop. Blower is still off. That's augmenting temperature. Okay, so let's augmenting again a little bit temperature. We can close the window. System stop by itself. Let's lower the windows, the back ones. So close the windows, all the windows. System stops. Now all the windows are off right now, are closed. Heated seat just turn on and off, just off right now. So let's lower all the windows. System is on. Close all the window. Okay, it's off right now. So that's about it. How the system is operating. So thank you for watching. Hi, this is the accurate temperature control system for the cars. Right now, the external temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. We have a sensor right there. And why it's fully down there, it's to avoid the sunshine directed its heat, its rays over the sensors, and that will heat up the sensor. And it helps to remove the fogs for the winter, okay, because the fog on the surface of the windshield is related to temperatures. So when the sensor is touching the windshield, then it will trigger the heat for winter, and for the summer it will be air conditioning. Here is another sensor right here, just on my right by the seat. We have another system here. This is it's the booster to turn on, turn off the heated seat. Okay, and this thing it's available for the computer to pick up the signal when this fan here is turning on, means it is providing heat to the heated seat. Okay, and over here the light is on as well. It's to control the heated seat. Over here you can turn on, turn off the heat for the heated seat. Let's put that in neutral so we can see. Okay, then right now this fan, this is on. It's the blower below, right here. That blower, it's the first version. It's been there more than a year, and the small version, it's the one just right here. Okay, now you see the fan stop, light stop. If I turn on the heat, okay, this is red. It's to control the heat. To control the cold, it's on this side. But the heated seats, I bought it from the Canadian Tire. If the seat has a fan, then the fan will turn on, okay, for the summer. Okay, now if I turn on the heat, number along this line, number go up means a higher temperature. Okay, so let's go a little bit up. Okay, now lights on. That thing turns. Okay, so now everything over here stays the same. Means you can reduce the speed of the fan. Okay, and now we will see that it will be turning on and off by itself. All the windows are. So this one, it's I will close this. Right now there's sunshine over the top of the dashboard, so that heats up a little bit the sensor right there. So that's why the system is on quite longer. But if you change this, without increasing the temperature inside the car, the temperature it's measured in average value of that sensor there, and the sensor over here. Okay, so you can add more sensor. You can add sensor near the windows. So it means during the summer, during the winter, when you lower the windows, then the system will turn on the blower for the heat right away. So right now the seats are generating heat. It just stopped now. Okay, let's mute the radio. Okay, now we make it quicker, just increase the temperature a little bit. So okay, now just back the car in the shaded area so we can see the lights. Now it's lights for the heated seat is on. So let's increase the temperature a little bit. So now just lower all the windows. Okay, the system back up on by itself now. All windows up. Now lower all the windows. Temperature outside 16. Let's lower temperature. Okay, heated seat's on right now. Okay, heated seat over here, it's control the heat, and here it's control the cold air from the air conditioning. It's the blower on off to provide air conditioning. Now this one stop lighting. Okay, so it means no heating of the heated seat. When it is outside like 25 Celsius, then the system will be on off in air conditioning more frequently, and the winter minus like a minus 20, you can get inside 25 Celsius, no problem. And here there's a red line here, when you put it to like a 5.5 and put it on to the red, means it will maintain 25 Celsius. Okay, even the summer you can maintain it 25 Celsius by switching to cold like this and air conditioning. If outside temperature it's hotter than 25 Celsius. Okay, now heat for the heated seat is on right now. Let's make it a bit colder. So let's move back into the sunshine, into the sun area. Okay, all the windows up. Change this. Now system stop by itself. Let's turn on the radio. Let's mute the radio. Okay, let's turn off the engine, but keep the system on. Of course, right now engine is off, so it won't get cool very long, but it should be, stop providing the cold air by the system on itself. Okay, now turn on back the engine. Compressor is on right now. Let's mute the radio. Ideally, during the winter or the summer, summer with air conditioning, of course. Mostly it's for the winter, the computer should alternate like this. So the air everywhere in the car will be the same. Okay, and it will stop from alternating when the blower stops turning, and then resume once the blower turns on again. It's augmenting the temperature a bit. Now I've just unplugged the power. The system will stop, the blower will stop, but to test for electrical noise, okay? And also we'll shut off the engine for to see the difference, see if electrical noise will be recorded. Turn back the engine on. Okay, mute the radio. Plug back the power. Now I want to stop the blower to know if the blower emits electrical noise when I be analyzing the recording at home by augmenting the temperature. And also to turn off the engine, but the power is still applied. So engine's off, but accessory is on. Just augment the temperature to stop the blower. And this will allow me to check for electrical noise for my own system. Okay, engine back on. Blower is on. Okay, thank you for watching. All windows are up.